Hello everyone, just a quickie today. Cheeky. Let's discuss the election, shall we? It's important, it's life-changing, and it's tomorrow. Anyone else getting fed up with all this shit? Time to do something about it, people. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Your country needs you. Listen to itsverypop when she says your country needs you. So today I would like to share with you a little story about why I will not be voting Conservative. Because they're a bunch of lying bastards! No, I'm joking. But before I do, just take a minute to think about the state of our NHS, the backward views that have set this country back hundreds of years because of all this Brexit bollocks, the fact that women can now vote because our ancestors fought so hard for it, the rise of mental health issues due to stress around our country's situation, and the fact that politics is no longer politics, it's just a petty game of... And if you still think that taking 5 minutes out of your day to go to the local polling station and put a cross in a box is a waste of time, you're basic. So on to the story. I could give you many reasons why I won't be voting Conservative, but this is just one story about the honestly quite scary way that I have been treated, and I'm sure a lot of other people have, by our healthcare system. I do not blame the NHS at all. They are underfunded, understaffed, underappreciated. The government aren't recognising that mental health is a humongous deal. This needs to change. The mental health system within the NHS is flawed, and I have slipped through the system multiple times, being referred here and there and never receiving any treatment. And I'm lucky. I have a family who will call and call and call until I get an answer from somebody. Just think of the people who don't have the external motivation to keep fighting for their lives. I mean, congratulations, Tory budget cuts, you just killed a bunch of people. I've been suffering with mental health issues for over 10 years now, and it literally took a suicide attempt to get into the mental hair. Who doesn't love mental hair? Shit. Mental health care. I just think that's wrong. People shouldn't have to get to that point before they're offered proper help. It's sad. I was offered a variety of treatments when I was admitted to secondary mental health care, and I never received any of them. After a few appointments to discuss what the hell was going on with me, they gave me a very unclear diagnosis, but couldn't commit to that diagnosis because they couldn't offer me the treatment for that diagnosis. So I was told to complete a course of CBT therapy, which I had been waiting at least 6 months for, and promised that should I need to be referred back to them, they would accept me. Fast forward. I finished my CBT. It didn't help my situation, so I was told I would be referred back to secondary care. Disclaimer, they do not have to accept the referral. Accept the referral. So I finished my CBT. I was told I would receive a letter within a week or two to find out my fate. So fast forward another month. During which time I am massively deteriorating, and Tim is calling and calling and calling different people trying to find out what the hell's going on with my referral. Each time being given completely different information, I finally get a phone call. I have not been accepted back into secondary mental health care. Oh, and also the primary mental health care team have done with me too. I apparently am too complicated for the primary care team, but not complicated enough for the secondary team, so I'm also sent a letter in which I'm told to give it 6 months. 6 months to consolidate my CBT work, which I've literally been told by the CBT therapist, it hasn't worked for you. There's not much more I can offer other than sending you back to someone who can help you, who isn't going to help me anyway. And I'm told that if things get worse in that time, I can still ring the crisis number that I received when I came out of hospital. This information leaves me spiraling into a crisis. So at a last attempt to reclaim my life, I ring the crisis team. They tell me I can no longer use their services because I have been discharged. I mean, I was fuming. So I scream at them, what the hell are you supposed to do? If you're suicidal and you're the number that I've been given to call if I get suicidal, so you can talk me down from killing myself. Oh, we could get someone to call you back. It took 5 hours for someone to call me back, in which time I was lucky enough to have a beautiful fiance who ran home from work for me and talked me down. And if I didn't have that beautiful fiance, I probably wouldn't be here. The NHS don't have enough resources to deal with everyone, so they're turning away suicidal people It just blows my mind. I haven't had to worry about paying a single penny for any of the treatment I've received. That also blows my mind. It's kind of a miracle. What would we actually do without our NHS? That's why I won't be voting Conservative. I don't believe a word of their promises. So I'm not trying to tell you who to vote for. I'm just telling you who not to vote for. If you're really not sure who you're voting for tomorrow, check the link in the description. Thank you for letting me have this little rant because I bloody needed it, and happy voting tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Spots.